Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Arcana Heart Part 2. Now, as you can see, I switched the character with Saki with the main character, Heart. And that's because, I had to cut off the earlier video, and really apologize for that. So, the next time I do that shit, I'm just going to say, I'll see you guys in part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know how the shit works. But, like I was saying before, and hashtag a little correction on my part. When it comes to 2D fighting games, when it comes to most 2D fighting games, you got the typical, well, in the case of 2D fighting games, you got the light punch, you got the mid punch, and then you got the heavy punch and shit, right? Same thing applies to the kicks. Now, in Street Fighter 4, they got like a little extra function with the O button, and if you hold it down or hold like forward and O or something like that, you'll do like a critical attack, and what it does, it'll stagger your opponent, and you'll see stars flying around his head and shit like that. In Arcana Heart, the same thing applies, except your opponent is not going to be standing there wobbling around with a fucking finish him sign at the top or anything like that. Now, this is a bit more brutal. When you do a critical attack on here, it'll make your opponent fly back, and I'm going to demonstrate exactly what I mean. So, see? Knocked her ass into the wall. But you can do more than just that. You can also knock your opponent way into the air as well, making a home run. Right? So, basically, if you get critical attacked, and it's really going to be bad for you, especially if your opponent's closing in, and you'll be susceptible to more combos. So it not only knocks the opponent into a wall, it also gets you off your feet, and it makes you vulnerable to more combos depending on what the fuck you use. And trust me, there's a lot of things you can use to apply extra damage in this game. Believe that. Now, I don't think I covered this in the previous video, but these homing gauges actually have a extra function, which I'm going to demonstrate to you right now. So, let's say your opponent, knocks you into the air or knocks you into the wall. Well, if you press the X button or the A button, whichever controller you're using. I'm using the Xbox controller because I'm using the emulator and whatnot. If you use the X button, you can actually recover and get yourself back on your feet, and you can also it also gives you an opportunity to counterattack if you can do it in time. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now. I'm gonna knock her ass into the wall, and just like that, she just recovered. Now you won't see the homing bar decrease here because I got it on infinite, obviously, as you can see. So I'm gonna knock her ass into the air, punk, and she recovered. So that's a nice little feature, I think. Really gives the game variety, I think. So you got a number of, I think, 12 fighters in this game. I don't know, I didn't count, but it's somewhere around that range, right? And 12 Arcana, resulting in about 24 combinations you can use, because you can switch out the Arcanias if you want to. You can give them to different characters. You're not really limited to having a default, so to speak. So there's that. And there's also one more thing I gotta cover. See that attack I just did? Now, when I chose her default Arcana, Heart's default Arcana is, of course, the Heart Arcana, the one with the the one with the titties hanging out, right? So I'm gonna cut the video short here, and I might just trim them both together, but I'll see you guys in like part B or something. Dad, just give me a fucking minute. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Now, shit. Where was I at? Alright, the, special abilities. Well, alright, well, let's see. As you can see, Heart has her own combo list here. Her own command list. Nothing too strenuous. This game really is all about connecting these attacks with your light punch and heavy punch and, you know, your kicks and whatnot. And basically you can juggle in this game, but it's not really easy to pull off. I know how to do it, but doing it is like a hit and miss. I have to be like in a certain place at a certain time as far as fighting is concerned. You know, when I'm homing in and I gotta connect them all together. Like, I'm still trying to master the juggling system here. You know, the guys in Japan, they got that shit all knocked out. They got that shit mastered like it ain't shit. Alright, so this is the combo list for your Arcana. Only in Heart's case, this is her default one. Partinas. I could never pronounce that shit, and I'm not even going to try to here. I'm just going to say Parnaeus or something, you know, some shit like that. So this is the command list that you get whenever you use an Arcana, depending on which one that you're using. Now, if I were to choose a different one, like say Saki's, then it'd be hers. Well, her command list would change as far as this is concerned. So this is basically, I guess you could consider this like an extra ability or something like that. You know what I mean? And to summon them is right here. Just this. You just press L1 or left bumper, and then she'll activate it. This is pretty much the what you use to activate your Arcana, and then you use this to summon them. Now, here's the thing. You know why they allow you to have 9 super meters in this game? Well, it's real simple, because aside from all the miscellaneous attacks you can use with this, you know, like this, and then there's this, and then there's the and all the other shit that she has here with Parnitas, I guess. Aside from that, if you decide to press the left bumper in order to, you won't summon them right away. You'll basically just activate their ability, which is pretty much in line to, which is pretty much similar to summoning them. Now, when you do that shit, it's gonna drain your super meter all the way down, and I mean fast. So you'll have at least about a certain amount of time to summon them before it runs out. And all you gotta do is just push half circle, L1, and then you can use it right then and there. I'm not gonna demonstrate that here. I'm actually gonna demonstrate that during my playthrough. So yeah, that's pretty much how the cookie crumbles in this game. I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm not going to demonstrate all the miscellaneous abilities you can use. You'll be able to see them during the gameplay. So, alright. I think I'll see you guys in the story mode. So, we can just go and we can just go and just do it now, right? But I think I covered everything. So yeah, let's go. Without further ado, let us go. Cause let me count them right quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I think I got it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, I said there was 12. There's actually 11. My bad. So, you know what? I'm going with heart. Yeah. I'm gonna choose a different color for her though. I don't mind the pink. She's cute with the pink. I love her. Just like she loves me. Right? She loves all of us actually. Now, I'm gonna choose her default Arcana here. But as soon as I get to the final boss, I'm switching that shit up. Straight up. I am switching that shit up. Because this bitch is cheap. Now, like I said, the story isn't really all that great, but I know the storyline. See these nuns here? They work for the final boss. They work for the German bitch. And the only reason why I'm assuming she's German is because of her last name. So yeah, they're you know, basically here's the storyline in a nutshell. There's like a big rift and hole in Tokyo and shit. And the final boss, she wants to pretty much become a fucking angel and just take over everything and just rape everyone in sight. That's it, story-wise. And here we have our main character, the little cute heart. Oh, just look at her. Don't you just want to kiss them rosy cheeks of hers? Every maiden is chosen by their elemental, and together they form a bond that can't be broken. So yeah, most of these girls have elemental friends. You know what? I think that's what the fuck I'm gonna call them. Just their elemental friends. You know? And she's like, just leave it to me. I got it. So yeah, basically you got a countdown of 8 days. Don't worry, it doesn't mean shit. I think it just means you gotta fight 8 times or something. And you got a choice between either this chick, the Shrine Maiden chick, or this chick. I'm just gonna choose her. Alright, drop everything and come out of this, and come check out this new trick I just thought of. Come on, let's go! Well, what trick? You mean you kicking me in the face? It ain't fucking happening. Yeah, and that's her default. And trust me, it is annoying as fuck. Oh god, it's so annoying. You have no idea.